Hi everybody, Kevin Harned coming to you from Bourbon Barrel Foods with another tasty edition of Secrets of Louisville Chefs.
It's like a big hug from Grandma.
This time, we're excited to have one of the top chefs in the state of Kentucky with us today. Jeremy Ashby is here all the way from Lexington, where he's been turning heads all across the nation with his unique style of modern Kentucky proud cooking.
You see how easy this is? I mean, it's really not complicated.
He's a master at fusing local ingredients with international techniques, and he'll be sharing his secrets to doing it yourself.
Here's a cocktail I can take out to the patio.
Plus, America's Chief Entertaining Officer Tim Laird is here as always with a new cocktail that's as colorful as it is quenching.
Wow.
That's definitely a patio drink.
That's a great
or
patio
a
drink.
couch drink or wherever you are. It's good food with great people before a live studio audience right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs. Hi everybody and welcome to Secrets of Louisville Chefs. I'm Kevin Harned. We're at our home base right here in the Butchertown Market at Bourbon Barrel Foods, and we have a show for you today. We're in for some good eats because Chef Jeremy Ashby is joining us. He runs two of the most popular restaurants in Lexington. One is Azur, known for turning local ingredients into works of art. The other is Brasabana, which has a Cuban flair to it, along with some signature taste of Kentucky. Chef Jeremy will be sharing his secrets from both restaurants today so you can make some of the same amazing food at home. But first, as we always do, help me welcome my co-host, America's Chief Entertaining Officer, Tim Laird.
Hello, Kevin!
Hello, Timmy.
Oh, wow. I'm excited.
Well, you're already smelling the great work of Jeremy Ashby, that's why.
I'm telling you, that is exactly why. I'll tell you what, this looks great. I can't wait to see him start cooking again a little bit more for us. He's been on our show several times.
Yeah.
We just love him. So
You're not the only one excited, though. You know that? We've got several dozen people out here who are equally as excited, aren't you?
we do. Wow.
Now,
Now that's a great audience.
excited and hungry.
See, I know what they're here for. The food.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't I step aside and let you start us out, Tim?
Absolutely. All right. It's a great day to be in Kitchen Studio because we just love this guy, Jeremy Ashby.
Wow. How about that?
Beautiful.
Gary,
How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
You haven't touched anything yet,
No,
right?
Kevin and I promise.
we just took a bite.
You didn't touch it, right?
No,
Okay,
I tell you what. You have two unique restaurants, Azur. Because actually, you know what? I was thinking
Say
about
it
that.
as you are.
Because you come as you are,
There you
whether
go,
you're
that's
dressed
the one,
up
yeah.
in shorts, whatever. Everybody's welcome. It's a beautiful place. It's restaurant
Thank
and
you.
patio
Thank
because
you.
you have this gorgeous patio outside.
The patio almost dwarfs the inside. It's such a patio restaurant. It doubles the capacity, but inside's very kind of chic and European and contemporary, and then outside's whatever you want it to be.
And it's just a wonderful place. Then you have Brasabana.
Right.
Tell us about Brasabana.
Brasabana is a Cuban restaurant. We have all the Cuban favorites, right? But then we also kind of do some Nuevo Latino as well. Lots of cooking in Miami I've done, and my partner Miguel Rivas is from the Dominican Republic. So we love that food, we love the Latin flair, and we wanted to bring it to Lexington.
So what are we cooking up today, Jeremy?
Well, we're going to start out with some masas or some pork shoulder. We're going to braise it with apple cider and bourbon.
Ooh.
This is such a home dish. It's like a big hug from Grandma, if you know what I mean. When you taste it, it just, really goes straight to your bones. So a little bit of medium heat, and I'm using the garlic infused oil. Masas, a little bit of seasoned flour. What I mean by seasoned flour is salt and pepper. Nothing big there. And we're going to go into a moderately hot pan just to kind of start browning. That little sizzle is what you're looking for. Nothing more, nothing less. We're not searing. We're literally browning. So anyway, masas are in the pan. In the meantime, you want to nourish your braise. You really want to give it all kinds of love and invite all kinds of friends to its little party, right? Then right in the pan. This is just a one-pot meal.
Okay, everything in one pan.
Right. A little bit of the onion, just kind of tuck it away. The same with the celery, kind of move it around. You can also put all these vegetables underneath the
kind of
carnitas
lift
as
it
well.
up a little bit and let the flavors come in.
But
Good secret.
I like this rustic look.
I do. Look at
Yeah.
this.
There's just something to that image of just a cast iron with rustic kind of French-looking vegetables and hunks of meat that are going to get tucked away for a while.
And it even looks like this pan has seen a lot of dishes. Jeremy, I mean, this is a classic.
Yeah, I love cooking with cast iron. just like Granny did back home. We're gonna add lots of apple cider, which we have here. Enough to kind of cover maybe almost a third.
And that'll help that braise.
Oh, yeah.
Smell that?
Oh, I do.
And then, you know, bourbon, be careful on that part.
That's right.
It is going to flame
There
up
we
a
go.
little bit.
Now it's a party, okay?
Right?
Yes.
Right. And a party until something catches on fire.
Or somebody brings the bourbon.
So that kind of set the tone for the party, right?
Right, it did.
Clearly.
Then you got to invite your really cool, you know, cute friends like Garlic. She wants to come to the party and add some fun.
I love her.
Right? Blow that off. And then literally, I just like to take herbs just kind of rustically. This is just thyme, fresh thyme, and put it on top.
God, it smells so good too, Jeremy. All that apple cider, the bourbon coming off there, and everything else, and now the herbs.
This literally, you're going to go in the oven at about 300 for about 2 hours.
So low, slow.
Exactly, but you could cover this if you want to and leave it alone, forget about it, go home. Right. So anyway, an entree is never as good without something on the side. Who likes tater tots? All right.
Yeah.
You ever made them at home?
No.
Well, it's really pretty easy. I'm going to use a raw potato. That's a big one too. And shred it. But if you want, go to the grocery, get the shredded hash browns in the freezer. Save yourself some time. They're already kind of blanched. Does everybody know what that means? Kind of partially cooked a little bit.
Right.
But if you don't want to, you want to use a raw potato from scratch. Use a cheese grater on kind of a large setting, and just literally just grate the potato raw.
No peeling, just go.
All right, so that's enough to get the idea. You would want to shred the entire potato. I also like to take it and squeeze out the water.
Oh,
see
that's
what I mean? There's a lot of water in a potato, so squeeze that out.
And that'll help it get crispy, because if you leave that water in, it's just going to steam, not crisp, right?
It's like shredded mashed potatoes.
So another secret, absolutely.
We're going to add little country ham pieces, shredded cheddar cheese, just keeping it real with that, right? Scallions. And you want to bind this together. Good. I mean, it's kind of like a latke, but you would never use pork in that. So, but same principle. Crack an egg in there.
Look at that one-handed. That was good.
One-handed, right? Yeah. all these secrets.
So, I know these are great secrets. By the way, Oraida's probably going to come out with this when they see the show. I mean,
everything is negotiable, right?
Right.
So we'll mix that in, and if you notice it's kind of loose, it's kind of wet, that's not going to work. So a little bit more of that seasoned flour, just to kind of bind this together. See how easy this is? I mean, it's really not complicated.
I'm amazed.
Really, really simple. Notice I'm going to bind this together a little bit, squeeze it so it holds together right into hot oil.
That's what you want, that sizzle going. Look at that.
That's right. Nice little brown on the outside. And literally these guys, since I use raw potato, are going to take 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
You may think they're done. They may be brown on the outside. Don't be afraid of the color. Just turn down the heat a little bit. Right?
I'm never going to buy those frozen ones again.
I don't know why. These taste so much better.
Yeah, let me tell you why. The pork,
I think it might be
the cheese, and I know why.
Right. Wow. So anyway, those are finishing up. The braise should come out of the oven looking something like this.
Oh, wow. That's 2 or 3 hours right there.
Exactly.
Boom.
See, watch this.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, that just falls apart.
It's crazy. And these are the apples, right?
Yep.
And then we'll put that right on the table with a few of these tater tots. I'll turn this off so I don't light myself on fire. Drop those right in the juice because I love how it soaks up that bourbon and the apple juice and the nice soft pork carnitas. Lots of good fresh herbs on top. And then, around here we like to use these little pea shoots for things. And they're like on everything. In every restaurant, right?
Everybody's using those now. But it's great. They're really nice. They're little microgreens.
So here we go, guys.
There
pork
it is,
carnitas,
man.
Wow.
Potato tarts.
Awesome, Kevin.
Yeah, well, it certainly looks awesome. The big question, though, how does it taste?
That's right.
Somebody in the studio audience is going to have a chance to tell us just how that tastes when we come back. You're watching more Secrets of Louisville Chefs with Jeremy Ashby from Azur coming up. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs. We're learning the secrets from Chef Jeremy Ashby from Azur restaurant over near the Lexington area. And we've got a great studio audience here today. Are you all having fun? One in particular is getting ready to have a little more fun than the others, at least for now, because you'll all get a chance to take a taste, but Miss Ella is up here just to see how Chef Jeremy did. Now, you say you have a great tradition going on in your kitchen every Sunday.
Almost every Sunday.
You get together and cook?
Yep, I do.
That's awesome.
And everybody comes. You know, if you cook, they'll come.
That's exactly right, yeah. Feed them and they will be there, right?
Absolutely.
And you say your grandson's kind of gotten into the cooking world as well.
Yep, he grew up in my kitchen and he has a passion for it. He loves it. So we're learning. We're going to cook this Sunday, actually. I've already told you, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, see how it tastes, and we'll see how Chef Jeremy did. We, of course, have the pork. I see the apples in there, the tater tots. Yeah, good?
Delicious.
Oh. Are we invited to dinner on Sunday?
You are. Really?
Okay, well, now don't say that if you don't mean it, because Tim and I will show up anywhere. Miss Ella, thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed that, Tim. All right, 2 thumbs up for Chef Jeremy. Give her a hand.
That was great. And we got a dinner invite.
Yeah, right?
Right.
That may be a first out of the 14 years we've done the show.
We never get invited anywhere. Hey, I've got a twist on a mimosa. This is a sparkling orange or sparkling citrus, if you will. Very easy. I'm going to start out with a little bit of ice glass. This is orange liqueur, okay? Like a triple sec or whoever you want to use. That's a good one. So there's the orange part of that. Also, orange bitters. So again, I'm sticking with that orange theme, a couple dashes of that. And then we top it off with Corbel champagne. Oh, I'll tell you, this makes a nice, refreshing, sparkling drink. When I was thinking about Azur's patio, how beautiful it is out there, I thought, okay, here's a cocktail I can take out to the patio, enjoy just a sip, or even on your own patio at home. Just wonderful. Yeah, there we go. I'll give you a little more sparkler on top just to give that. And then finally for a garnish, sticking with the orange theme, a little bit of orange peel goes in. And I like to just give it a little coin-sized piece. And you want to make sure to squeeze the zest. Get it all over that. That's my garnish. Here it is, the sparkling orange. Cheers, Kevin.
Cheers.
See how we did? Ooh, that's nice. Wow.
That's pretty good.
This is great.
Right, yeah.
This is going to replace the mimosa, I think.
This is one of like the party drinks that get you in trouble, isn't it?
Well, let me try again, just to make sure.
That is good.
Wow.
That's definitely a patio drink.
That's a great
or
patio
a
drink.
couch drink or wherever you are, right?
Any time of the day.
Yeah,
You like mimosas
that really
or in the
is.
morning? We can start with these.
For sure. Better than mimosas.
Very good. All right.
Tim, I like that.
I do too. I better put it down though, because we got to get cooking.
Oh, that's right. We do have more from
with
Chef Jeremy Ashby.
Jeremy Ashby, Chef. Oh. What do we have going on here?
Both of these guys have knocked it out of the park so far, and I'm just still standing here, so I'll just watch.
All right, so I've got lamb meatballs.
Oh.
And these are different. I want to show these because it's a different process. My family loves to make meatballs. My father was from New England and the North Providence area, so like just that kind of food was really prominent in my family growing up. When I tasted this kind of version, it blew my mind. Like it's totally different than any meatball I've ever had. And the secret to this is lots of caramelized onions and tarragon.
Oh.
Something you don't really see in a meatball. Usually I just do onions and garlic and, you know, the nice Italian spices, but this is a different approach to it. If you notice in the pan, we've got these onions that are literally just frying until they're golden brown. I want them nice and brown like that, right? And literally we're going to put them up out of the pan and on top of the meatballs.
Wow.
Or on top of the ground lamb.
Ground lamb.
Right. Now, farmers market goers, this is the chance to shine, really, because the local lamb around here is great. I use a guide from Stone Burr named Gene Butcher. He's a great shepherd. I look forward to having his lamb every year. And then ground lamb is very affordable, even on from a local aspect. You know,
That's
some local
good to
food can
know.
be kind of expensive. This one is very approachable.
Great.
So anyway, along with this ground lamb, we need lots of tarragon.
I mean, just
like
tear
a
it
lot.
up.
Just tear it up and put it in there. I like to have the big chunks. I mean, a lot of people spend time mincing herbs and such, and I think they're kind of like salad greens. Just treat them as they are. Don't bruise them too much.
What a
Throw
great
them in there.
secret that is.
Yeah, and save
Awesome.
yourself some time chopping. Lots of fresh garlic in there as well. I like to keep it very, 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 just wet and moist, so you can, so a little bit of egg. And then plenty of bourbon barrel salt. The smoked salt adds a great flavor to the lamb. I don't know, it gives it that kind of like Argentinian feel where it's been on the fire, like the churrascos and all that
fire,
stuff. Yeah. So anyway, mix this all up. And once you have that going, I actually should make you guys do this, shouldn't I?
Do you trust us?
Get your hands really, really dirty this way. Anyway, guys, bear with me while we get this all incorporated.
Well, that's the important thing. You want to make sure it's all incorporated, get all those ingredients together.
Yeah.
And the egg's kind of the binder. It's not really there for flavor, just to kind of bind everything together.
It does, and I find that, you know, packaging on ground meat sometimes can leave a little bit of moisture in the bag.
Okay.
So if you have to leave out the egg, or maybe add a little bit of breadcrumbs, but you do want them to kind of bind together, right?
Got it.
And that's really it. You know, turn on your skillet. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go back here. Let this kind of get a little bit warm. Now the thing is in my family, you know, in school we're taught to like sear and saute and stuff like that. But you know, sometimes it just doesn't have the same rules at home. So I turn on the skillet. We have a little bit of garlic oil in the pan, and I'm really not going to let it get too hot. I kind of want to just kind of brown the meatballs. And you know, that's how my granny or grandma would say, just brown them, not sear or roast or anything fancy. So make your meatballs just any size you want to. Get them in the skillet. You notice how it wasn't hot? We're just going to kind of let it start to sizzle a little bit.
Just very low.
Right, so we're not looking for a very hard crust on the outside. We want them to be kind of soft in texture, but we want to brown them so they stay whole.
Wow.
We want them to kind of flatten out into the pancakes. So the meatballs are rolling, and next I'm going to make like a bacon and cherry marmalade.
Oh, that sounds very good. We're going to let the meatballs brown while we're in the commercial break, but when we come back, the marmalade gets started with Chef Jeremy Ashby. More secrets of Louisville chefs. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Foods. This is our home base for Secrets of Louisville Chefs right here in the Butchertown Market. Tim Laird along with me and our great chef Jeremy Ashby from Azur Restaurant and Patio. And we left the folks at home by saying we were going to brown the meatballs in the pan, and boy, they look great.
Yeah, nice little brown, not too much heat, but not too little. We're just kind of treating them like, just like their little pets, just kind of give them a little time. Don't mess with it too much. People play with their food too much. Just let it cook. We got to make the sauce, right?
Right.
So in the pan, which you guys missed during break, was just bacon going into some oil. And this called is rendering. We're kind of getting the fat to extract out of there and start to activate. Once you get this kind of moderately browned bacon, then you want to introduce the aromatics, the garlic, the onions, and put plenty of it. This is probably a good tablespoon, maybe a little more of garlic, and same about red onion. And this is that part that I love, the smell, right?
It's just so good.
So good. So the heat is pretty high for this. We do want to let the onions and garlic cook for a good couple minutes.
Okay.
So what I like to do with this sauce, brown sugar goes right into the skillet with the bacon and garlic. And,
Look, that's a treat just itself.
Right.
You could stop right there. I'm good.
That's right.
Because brown sugar and bacon is great.
See how it's kind of like turning this like caramel sauce almost?
Definitely.
It's just ridiculously good. That I can't even believe.
I can't either.
Yeah. Kentucky Proud Cherry Preserves.
Oh, very good.
I like to use a good spoon or two of those. Really, I mean, that's the thing about buying preserves. I do it all the time. Everybody's like, oh, well, you're in a restaurant, you buy, pre-made product. I don't think, a lot of work went into this by somebody here in Kentucky.
Right.
So, they do it better than I do. They got a lot more practice, so support them. Keep your, your local dollars moving.
Very good.
I like that.
Yeah. So I love, that's just melting.
This is just so
So
good.
good.
And you know what? You can make this at home. I mean, this is one of those things where
This
you
is not
share the
hard.
secrets.
Not hard.
We can actually do this.
So that's coming together. Bourbon Barrel Foods, what we do around here is eat our bourbon, right?
All right.
They have these cherries that are, they're just not even normal. They're that good, just the bourbon infusion. Anyway, a few of these in the pan at the last couple minutes, you get this like treat every now and then. You know, you're eating your meatball and all of a sudden you get this big hunk of like bourbon soaked cherry. Anyway, we're still browning the meatballs. You can put these in the oven if you like.
Oh, so finish cooking?
Yeah, you know, if it cooks a little more even for you, or if you just kind of, you know, do like I did and got carried away with the jam. And stop paying attention to them. Right. So let's stir up our bacon jam.
This is a good jam session we're having.
This is it. A slow jam.
Yeah.
Like we're on Fallon.
Good local goat cheese here.
Oh.
It's almost like I keep a spoon in my goat cheese in the fridge. It's kind of like ice cream because, you know, you every now and then need like a little hit.
just to check it out.
So we kind of whip this up a little bit so it's kind of airy and light. Into a bowl, kind of smear it on the side so you can kind of,
Oh yeah, that is.
you know, dig in whenever you want to the side. Looks kind of cute too. Nice lamb meatball here, or two,
Oh man.
or three. And then, you know, quit playing around. Like, this stuff, just hit it, man.
Right.
Just put it on.
Oh.
Just drowned it
Good
in that.
God, Jeremy, this is why you're amazing. I'll tell you what.
Hey, give them what they want.
Yeah, oh, you-
This is it.
Yeah, the bowl.
Yeah.
Now, around here, lamb and,
Mint.
yeah, gotta have it, right? So I'll kind of play ball with everybody and give them mint, but only a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of give it a little accentuation.
Because you've got the jelly already. So there's the mint and there's the jam.
Are you ready
The
for the jelly?
We got the mint jelly.
Don't be jelly when I take a bite, Tim.
That's right.
You beat me to that one. All right, guys. So lamb meatballs, bacon, cherry jam, little goat cheese, fresh mint.
Jeremy, awesome. Awesome. So, tell us a little bit about your restaurants. Just a quick little synopsis where we can find you and when you're open.
Azur is in Beaumont Center off Harrisburg Road in Lexington. Closest restaurant to Keelan, like fine dining. That you get big patio, lots of fun, really innovative cocktail list, and then the food is this, what we just did here. A little bit of local, a little international, and just kind of geeked out. Then Brasabana, our Cuban restaurant, does a little bit of the same thing. It's kind of like the food of sunlight and citrus and garlic and all those bright, lovely flavors that accompany like slow roasted meats and braises. It's kind of like the food's like a dagger that cuts through all it's just so enlightening. Yeah.
Jeremy, thank you very much. We appreciate that.
I'll tell you. We love it. All right.
We do. We appreciate our studio audience, too. They've been great to be with over the last half hour. We hope you've enjoyed the show at home. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors from Cisco to the Beef Council and everybody. Tim, we're going to wrap up today by saying thank you, and we'll see you next time on Secrets of Louisville Chefs.